It was just another ordinary day. The streets buzzed with the usual rhythm of life, horns honking, phones ringing, people rushing. Noah stood at the corner of 5th and Maple, waiting for the crosswalk light to turn green. His headphones played soft jazz, the kind that wrapped around your soul without asking for permission. And then she appeared. She wore a flowing white dress that danced with the wind, her hair curled slightly, damp from the misty rain that had just started. She stood beside him, looking at the same blinking red hand across the street. For a second, neither of them said anything. Just the soft hum of the city between them. Then she looked at him, smiling. You ever notice how the red light always feels longer when you're waiting to get somewhere? She asked, her voice like morning sunlight. Noah chuckled. Maybe it's trying to teach us patience. They laughed. It was an instant click. Like they'd known each other for years, even though they hadn't even exchanged names. There was a spark, undeniable, warm, and rare. But then she looked down at her watch. Her smile faded just a little. I only have 10 minutes left in this world, she said softly. Would you spend them with me? Noah blinked. What do you mean? Are you sick? Is this a joke? She looked at him with eyes full of peace and sadness. No questions. Just 10 minutes. Say yes or no. Something inside him whispered yes before he even realized it. So he nodded. Then let's not waste a single second. They ran. They didn't know where they were going, only that the minutes were slipping through their fingers like sand. They dashed down the city streets, laughing like kids who didn't care about the rules. They danced in the park as a violinist played nearby, the music echoing through the empty paths. They jumped into puddles, letting the rain soak them as they spun around like children. She picked a daisy from a sidewalk crack and placed it behind his ear. He returned the favor, tucking one into her hair. No phones, no names, no past, just the present, just now. Noah had never felt so alive. With just a few minutes left, they stood on a rooftop overlooking the city. The skyline glistened beneath the fading rain, clouds parting to let the golden rays of the setting sun break through. She looked at him, her eyes shimmering with something unspoken. I wasn't supposed to feel this much, she whispered. Not this fast, not this deep. He stepped closer, brushing a raindrop from her cheek. I don't care who you are, or where you go when this ends. You've already changed me. They kissed. Not a perfect, cinematic kiss, but one full of warmth, electricity, and goodbye. As they held each other, she began to glow faintly. Light poured from her fingertips, her shoulders, her hair. Her body slowly faded into soft beams of golden light, like she was made of the last rays of the sun. Noah didn't move. He just watched, holding on until there was nothing left to hold. He stood alone again at the same crosswalk where they met. The rain had stopped. The world moved on. The light turned green. But Noah stayed still, eyes closed, feeling the echo of her laughter, her touch, her presence still woven into the fabric of the city. A man brushed past him. A car honked. The world demanded movement, but Noah just smiled. She taught me more about love in 10 minutes than anyone did in a lifetime. And then he stepped forward, not just across the street, but into a new life. Because sometimes, 10 minutes is all it takes to feel something eternal.